Hey, so today I'm going to talk a little bit about Batman and Robin Reborn! Yay! This is another series that also kickstarted and maintained the flame of me falling back into comics because I really fell in love with these two as a team. A lot more than I thought I would. I've always pretty much been a Dick Grayson fan. When he turned into Nightwing, I thought that was pretty darn bombastic, but I never really had it in me to actually go through and pretty much read it. His own solos anyways. Unfortunately to this day it is still like that with me. I don't know why. I find him insanely attractive and an awesome combat fighter and all that good stuff, but usually just reading him on his own, I don't know, it just doesn't really do much for me. Mainly I guess because I just feel that he is such an inspirational type of guy for me, and he has such a sunny disposition as compared to a lot of the other Bat family members and stuff like that that I'm used to reading, that I just always want to see him being infectious with other people around him. Whenever it's just him by himself, I'm just like, quit hogging all that light. You need to share some of that because there's too many broody people around you just brooding all the time. Go and spread some of that infectious jumping cheer or something. Maybe. Even when the reboot came, I did try reading some, and I followed it up till, 3, and every now and then I'll just, but it's truthfully, I mean, it's more of like, when it comes to him solo, it's just purely aesthetic, and you'd think that'd be enough to keep me interested, but I really do need me some story to go along, and, unfortunately, I just don't feel it with him solo. Now, anytime he's in a team though, or anything like that when he's working with others, I have to buy it. Like anything that he cameos in or appears working with others, I have to buy it. Solo, not so much. Working together, it's a must. But anyways, got derailed. I'm talking about Batman and Robin Reborn. I have volume 1, 2. I got all of them in the hard cover trade, because I was impatient and couldn't wait for these soft covers to come out. But it's okay because I enjoyed it that much. I didn't mind spending that a little bit extra to get them faster. Because also, of course, since I came in late, like last year is when I started really collecting comics again. Everything, all these huge, major, awesome arcs had already passed. So all I had to do was just go through and find everything and collect, the trades. So that was really cool. And the one series that I followed all the way to the end and collected everything I could on it. The only thing I'm missing is the Streets of Gotham run for Batman and Robin, and so I'm gonna get the rest of that soon. But anyways, I do have volume 1 of this. I'm very sharing with my comics. I really enjoy my comic, manga, whatever. Not so much art supplies, but everything else I'm pretty sharing with. And so if I find a good read and I think other people should read it, I totally share it. So that's where one is off to chilling with a friend right now who hopefully he's reading it because it's an amazing series. Is you're introduced to another dynamic duo, I guess 2.0 or something like that. And I know a lot of people I were talking to, they were completely like, oh no, it's not the same, whatever like that. And I'm like, no, you're right, it's completely not the same. It's not at all. It's a completely new bag of everything. You flip the dynamic between Batman and Robin. You have, woo, Batman, and you got a broody little Robin. And I was first introduced to Damian through Batman and Son, which I do have that now. And through a friend, and he was just like, just check it out, just read them. And he truly detests Damian, and after reading it I was like, man, what a little turd dumpling. But I was like, I don't hate him, but he's a little turd. But that quickly started changing after I read Reborn, which, I mean, and now I just think about more of a pompous little douche. I guess I don't know if that's better than arrogant turd or pompous little douche, but either or, it's whatever, because he's truly developed a lot during this series run, which of course there were more than 3 volumes. The rest of it I actually collected the singles in, and got the rest of those and before the reboot happened, and they split, but it was an incredible run. It was an incredible run. The whole cast of the whole villain cast that was made up for them was brilliant, creepy, and just fascinating to read. From Professor Pig to a Hole in the Head, No Girl, and a bunch of different other characters that came in there. They were just really fascinating to see a whole new villain library lined up for them in Gotham, and it really was just seeing the two of these guys work together and to see Damian start growing up and working in a partnership with the Dick was just fabulous. I mean, because it starts off as, you know, like, you know, or whatever, and just let it roll, but it quickly becomes like, they're really capable. They are an extremely capable duo, and they play off each other so well because it's so true. You just need a dynamic contrast between characters in order to make them really pop. And the whole broody little child who was born and bred and raised to be a little assassin, and you get this guy who's strictly, you know, no kill policy, take him down, don't take him out, and dude, smile a little bit sometimes, and you put them together and it really makes for some magic happening on screen. You just to see this, you know, the big brother, you know, trying to install some wisdom into the little brother, and the little brother going like, please, I already know. So it was insanely entertaining, and seeing them get caught in sticky situations was even more entertaining because you got to see what the heck they would come up with in order to get out of them. And it was besides being insanely fun, it was also insanely developing for both of them as characters. And I guess the only thing about the reboot that kind of, you know, I guess really, well, there's a couple things, but for the most part, that rubbed me the wrong way was how, I guess, the whole growth and development thing that happened with Damian just seemed to be thrown out the window. And that kind of made me sad because it pretty much seems like as soon as the reboot happened, he went to go and be partners with, you know, his father, which of course is what he's supposed to do. Yes. I mean, I don't see why he couldn't be like Wingette or, you know, Lil J or something, you know, be Nightwing sidekick, since he was like, I'm gonna go back and be Nightwing. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but you know, you guys could totally just have made another dynamic duo, and I would have been insanely thrilled with that because I'm really haven't been feeling too much of the new Batman and Robin at all. I'm still buying it because watching the development of the characters and how they're going and stuff like that. And I don't think that Bruce is necessarily a horrible father or anything like that, but he really doesn't know how to, I think, handle Damian's case because he's not like his other Robins at all. He's the complete opposite. It's like you're using the same tactics that you used on the other Robins, but he's a completely different case that you really need to change up your tactics on when dealing with him. And he really hasn't. So it's just been kind of like depressing to read for me because it's just like it's like two broody patches put into a broody forest to brood together and just butt up against each other, and it's just turned so ugly. And it makes me so sad because there was so much light starting to form from this child, and now it just feels like it's just going when darkness calls. But I mean, I still do pick it up because, you know, father-son, you know, getting to know each other. The only reason I'm getting it is because I'm just hoping that I was just hoping that he would like Dick would just come out of nowhere and like get them back, and they would go and fight crime together. Just because I just found that to be way more fascinating than what they're doing now. Just like Bruce, go find like, well, is it about time? I don't know, get another, I don't know, Robin, or I don't know, go talk to Red Robin or something. I'll figure something out. I don't know. I thought you were doing Batman Inc. Yeah, like, weren't you traveling the world doing that stuff and making sure you had Batmans everywhere? Yeah, go back and do that. That's good stuff. That was good work. Batman Incorporated some. That's a whole nother bag of tricks too. But anyways, like I was saying, Batman and Robin Reborn. Check that shiz out, starting from issue 1 and above. Want a little backstory on Robin? Batman and Son, check that out. You won't regret it. It's an amazing series. Alright, and I will talk to you later. Oh, Batman hoodie.